pain. In my dreams, I'm that tall. Go ahead.
You're going to be the last speaker. You're going to take a 2-minute break so that the court reporters can
catch up. Okay.
Testimony, okay? Maggie Hill.
Good evening. My name is Maggie Hill, and I live in Lambertville. You know, it's amazing. This is actually too low for me. There we go. First, I would like to thank the New Jersey Civil Union Review Commission for these forums in which to analyze the New Jersey Civil Union Act. I would also like to thank the Princeton chapter of Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, and especially Bob Powell, who brought me here. When my son Ryan was born 24 years ago, on July 13th, 1983, I thought I had given birth to the most privileged and fortunate of all, a white, upper-middle-class boy. Before he was 4 years old, however, I strongly suspected that, in fact, I had given birth to one of the most reviled human beings on the planet, a gay son. While I hope to be wrong, knowing how horribly gays, lesbians, and transgender people are treated, when he came to me in tears at 16 with his own realization of his homosexuality, I was devastated. His coming out, which to me was redundant, coincided with the horrific torture and murder of Matthew Shepard in Laramie, Wyoming, because he was a gay man. If Ryan was late getting home from school, or if I didn't know where he was, my mind immediately conjured up visions of my son beaten senseless at the back of the schoolyard or the local strip mall.
Maybe you might be a little too close.
Oh, see, I'm a singer. Okay, sorry. His younger siblings were terrified for him, and his brother took up his cause after Ryan graduated, helping to form the school's first gay-straight alliance in order to encourage dialogue and understanding. Ryan is shy by nature and found it hard to talk about his sexuality, as anyone of that age is, to his curious fellow classmates who wanted to know. He did not and does not want to be the poster child for the gay community. He just wants to be who he is and share the same rights as the rest of us. What's different about him is no threat to anyone, and he would be the first to respect someone else's differences, be they race, culture, religious, or political views. Ryan, whom I used to call my wise little old man as a boy, is now a wise young adult working for a prestigious hair salon. Interestingly, of my 3 children, the other 2 of which are not gay, Ryan is the most secure in who he is and what his priorities should be, which are living a happy and honest life with a partner and a family. He hopes to have children one day with Kyle, his boyfriend of 2 years. As an apprentice at the salon, Ryan does not qualify for nor make enough money on his own to pay for health insurance. Kyle, who is a window designer, has benefits and could extend them to Ryan were they permitted to marry. And while the Domestic Partnership Act of 2004 and the Civil Union Act of last December were important first steps in providing certain rights always enjoyed by married couples, it has been limited by and diluted with the passage of the Federal Defense of Marriage Act and by the limitations of New Jersey state laws that use traditional terms such as marriage, spouse, husband, and wife when determining the benefits received. The fact is, regardless of how much better things are for gay couples who wish to share their lives together, my son and his partner are still considered second-class citizens and denied more than 1,000 benefits and obligations afforded to heterosexual married couples. Ryan and Kyle dream of marrying and raising a family together like the rest of us do. I cannot imagine anyone wanting to deny my son and his partner that very simple and honorable dream. Finally, I want to thank all of the brave and determined members of the GBLT community for their moving testimony tonight, and also for toiling in the trenches and unflinchingly demanding equality so that the road ahead for my son and the other younger generation of GBLT citizens hopefully will not have to fight so hard for what seems so painfully simple, yet has been so painfully difficult to attain.